Britney Spears worries and shocks everyone with her new Instagram video. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out, keeping each other company. I also really wanted to say thank you all to those who are donating for my second annual toy drive. I'm so grateful and thankful, best friend. The link is in the description or in the comment section if you wanted to support. I will be taking all of these gifts into the shelters and the charities at the end of the month. So there's plenty of time for you guys to help out if you can. And the prices range from like $4 to like 50 plus in toys. So, you know, whatever floats your boat, honey, everything is welcomed with gratitude. All right, best friend. So there is a video of Miss Britney Jean Spears on her Instagram that she posted, and once again, of course, people are talking about it. So I watched this video, I want to honestly say like literally like 10 times until I figured out what she was actually saying. So let me play the video for you and then we can talk.
Coffee, I want to open my mouth and resonate. What is the It could be a buzz early in the morning, and Billy likes to be at the flavors of his brother's abide. Spread him on the bar, and he lights every pack, the oversized pack, letting each one burn down to his thick fingers before blowing and kissing him out. I watch the spot on his brother spit on the floor, and a happy couple enters the bar. Dangerous.
Okay, best friend. So a lot of people are saying like, oh my God, she's speaking nonsense. She's speaking gibberish. You see, this is why I call myself the Dora the Explorer of the tea world, because I figured out what she was saying. She's actually just like talking the lyrics of Sheryl Crow's song, All I Want to Do Is Have Some Fun. So the lyrics go like this. Let me show you guys because I need to look up the lyrics a second. Okay, here we go. This is the part that she's singing. She is singing the verse 2. I like a good buzz early in the morning, and Billy likes to peel the labels from his bottles of Bud. He shreds them on the bar, then he lights every match in an oversized pack, letting each one burn, down to his thick fingers, before blowing and cursing them out. And then she says something about a happy couple enters the bar, okay? So,
I want to open my mouth and resonate. What is the It could be a buzz early in the morning, and Billy likes to be at the flavors of his brother's abide. Spread him on the bar, and he lights every pack, the oversized pack, letting each one burn down to his thick fingers before blowing and kissing him out. I watch the spot on his brother spit on the floor, and a happy couple enters the bar. Dangerous.
She's just talking about this song, but it took me like really good 10 minutes to figure out what she was saying. But of course, a lot of people are thinking that she's just speaking gibberish and that she's not making any sense. She's just talking this song. And actually, a fun fact, this is one of my favorite songs. So, you know, this is the thing, and this is the reason I wanted to do this video, because I thought it was so important that there's so much talk about Britney in such a negative space. John M. Chu already said that he is still working on this movie, on her biopic, so that rumor should be put to rest. And then the other thing is that Britney is, you know, basically not making any sense and that she's not well. Of course, you know, if you don't know or never heard this song before, then you think she's speaking gibberish. But because I know it, I know that she's just talking the song. You guys, I'm just so tired of the narrative, because if you want Britney to do well, then don't fucking tear her down in the fucking media. This is why I always thought about Kevin Jobless Federland. I'm like, you're thinking that this is the only way to help Britney is doing a book to expose what you consider to be her truth? Then I don't know how that is, because what this shows me is that this is just, you're just kind of kicking somebody while they're apparently down, okay? And so, does Britney help the narrative? No, absolutely not. This song is from the 90s. Not a lot of people know this song. So of course they're thinking she's not making any sense. She's done. Like, she's fried. Her brain is fried, because that's what the new thing that people are saying is that her brain is fried from all the things that they enforced in her system. I I'm so tired, and I know that I'm not the only fan who is tired of this narrative of Britney. Do I think that she's fucked up? Yeah, but I think everybody is fucked up, okay? I don't care how picture perfect your life is. You're gonna have a trauma or two, all right? That's gonna literally change up the way that you think about everything. And that's just the truth. I'm sorry to break it to you, boo-boo, but that is the damn truth, okay? Now, I will say that, do I think that, Britney is the same as she once was? I think we just only are so used to the Britney who was performing, who is on interviews, who had to act extra preppy, who had to be like, yes, ma'am, this Britney. So obviously, if you take an interview of Britney in the 90s or 2000s and you compare it to now, of course, anybody will say, hey, what the hell is going on here, right? Like, this is not normal. But is it normal? Like, I just don't know anymore. Like, I feel like there's nothing normal about anybody. So no, I don't think some of the things that Britney does is normal, but I don't think some of the things I fucking do is normal. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is just like, before pointing fingers, look at yourself and think, wait a minute, am I fucking normal? Like, what's actually happening here? You get it? So I don't know, best friend. I just feel it in my heart that, like, I could easily go and try to figure everything Britney Spears does so there can be an explanation for it. There's some things I don't understand, but there's also a part of me that says maybe it's not for you to understand, you entitled prick. You know what I mean? I'm serious. Like, we think that because she is somebody that we grew up with, that we love, we have this entitlement of knowing everything that's going on with her. What is that? And I'm fucking so guilty of it, 1000%. But I think what's important here is to think, hey, just because you're a public figure or a celebrity doesn't mean that I have power over you or that I am entitled to know your every move. I think Britney, I pray she's getting mental health help, because I'm getting it and it's changed my life. I pray that she finds a way to heal mentally of all the fucking bullshit she's been through. And I pray that she understands how loved she is and how much support she has, even if it seems like she doesn't. And that's all that I can wish for. But she was not speaking gibberish. She was not hallucinating. She was not going crazy. She was talking the lyrics to the song of Sheryl Crow. All I want to do is have some fun. Okay? So, with that being said, I love you guys. Again, thank you seriously so much to everyone who is donating the gifts. We've already started receiving them. And I just wanted to give you guys like a little kind of insight about this. Growing up, financially, it was terrible. Okay? And that's the truth. Evictions, we went through a lot. And my mother, I don't know how, but never missed a Christmas, never missed a birthday. But as a grown-up now, I can only imagine how difficult that must have been to not only have to pay your bills, be by yourself, no one is supporting you financially, you don't have a husband, and somehow you find a way to give your children gifts. It's crazy to me. So if I could help any single parent in a shelter, single mom in a shelter, who's been beaten up and battered and just, fucking thrown out the way that a lot of these women have, who have been so brave to escape a situation and do it for their children. If I could figure out a way to ease their Christmas anxiety, that's the biggest blessing for me. And having you guys supporting this is everything. So I just want to say seriously, thank you for that. I love you all so much. I'm incredibly grateful and thankful for you. I do what I can with the platform I have. I wish I could do more. Financially, I wish I could do more. I send the link to my husband's family, to my mom, to our friends. Of course, my husband and I have also, bought some things. And that's all you can do, is just help out any way you can. And a toy will literally light a child's eyes up. So I love you all. I'm very grateful. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.